11:30, 11:31. Here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And we're just going live in the middle of the day. And I've set the function to have live guests, but I don't know. We'll see if anybody joins. I'm going to sit here and jabber and hang out in the shade of the hot sun until I see someone come in. We're live here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And yes, it is already high in the 90s today. High in the 90s, which if you're speaking Celsius, centigrade, I don't know. It's at in the 30s. Is that in the 30s? I think it's close to 40 degrees. I know when they say 40 graus Celsius, they're talking about it being really, really hot. And it's going to get hot today, but not that hot. Not Tulsa in the summertime. But this is not yet summertime. It is the middle of May, and it's already getting up into the 90s here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So a couple days ago, I had to rush order, do a repair and cleaning on my daughter's window AC unit, air conditioner units that go in the window. It was very filthy, and in fact, I think a whole lot of mold in there. But you get some spray window AC, or you get some air conditioning condenser cleaner spray, and cover that stuff. You got to cover the electronics with plastic. But as soon as you do that, you can really get in there and even jet spray out. And it works fine, but it is a little noisy. Turn it back on, and there's this sort of whistling noise coming from it. So we got to figure out where that's coming from. So welcome, Nathan, in the morning. We're 2 minutes in. Time is now 11:33 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And it's Wednesday. And I swear to God, I thought it was Thursday. But it's because I did a job on Sunday, Mother's Day, that just threw me off, Worked a big video setup job out in Broken Arrow. And it just threw off the rest of the day. It made me feel like, I swear to God, I thought today was Thursday. So here we are, Monday, in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Let's look around the yard. This is a jungle gym setup, monkey bars. Hey, we have a guest. How are you, guest? Welcome. Say what's up in the chat if you would. Let's see. Do I even have chat? All chat are visible. Yes, please. And so this is our little monkey bars I set up, improvised monkey bars I set up for Caroline. See, got a couple ladders connected all together so she can practice climbing on the monkey bars. She's 7 years old, and out on the playground, she was really, really excited to learn how to climb on the monkey bars, and wanted an at-home practice circuit there. So we improvised that little monkey bar setup, and I got space back in the yard. I'm gonna do a proper one, but at least that got her going. And man, it's made her hands tough. What's up for people in the chat? Say what's up in the chat. Let's get some convo going. We're just hanging out in the backyard. The time is now 11:34 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and it's going to be a hot one today. I don't know if I mentioned this to you yet, but my screen went dark, but it's still up. I think it just went on power saver mode. So who's there with me? Where y'all watching from? Say what's up. I know my buddy Brian chimes in from time to time. So if you're here, if you're hanging out, good to see you. Good to see you. Ever wonder how koalas got to the ark? Like they only eat eucalyptus and it only grows naturally. Do they only eat eucalyptus by choice? Or do they only eat eucalyptus because there's an abundance of it? Me and my son were talking about this the other day because they said that when the koalas are babies, they can't tolerate the eucalyptus toxins. So there's a period of developing those enzymes in their stomach, I think he said, that can break down the eucalyptus. So I'm pretty sure we were talking about it. So That was a good question. Do you think that during the Noah's Ark times that perhaps, Pangea and all that, do you think Australia was a lot closer or there was a lot more connection of landmass? I don't know. If koalas probably can swim, maybe Noah and them kind of did a jaunt. Maybe they did a little tour. That's what I think. That maybe he kind of did a little tour. They built the ark, and they're like, "All right, let's go stop by here." And I think everything was a lot closer, but maybe not that much closer, because the whole Pangea effect of everything spreading out, the continent spreading out, that was thousands and thousands of years ago, wasn't it? Whereas the Noah story was maybe a couple thousand years ago. Well, Satan, I appreciate you chiming in with the questions. What else you got for me? I like these. I like these. These are the type of conversations that my son and I talk about, um, and often debate. Um, Gosh, what did we have? We got a good one just the other day. I think it was about. Oh, there's the AC kicking on. Did you guys hear that? Well, that reminds me. Don't forget to clean your home AC units. This is something that they charge a lot of money to do. AC tech guys, they charge a lot of money to clean your AC condensers, coils, and it's very easy to do on your own. Have you not done this yourself, Satan? Let me show you right here. Your AC coils, of course. This is a much older unit, but you could take the top off of this, the screws. Now, the motor, my motor is connected, the fan motor is connected to the top of that. So as I take it off, I have to be careful. It's very heavy and cumbersome. But you want to get the spray, and your hardware store will sell the sprays for cleaning the condenser coils, and you just coat it, just soak them with that spray. And so all this different lint and all this crap that builds up around your air conditioning coil, you'll soak them with that spray, let it sit for a little while, 15 minutes or whatever, and then use the jet setting on your hose sprayer and spray from the inwards out. And try not to mess with the coils. I got a lot of pressed in those gills or whatever they're called, all the little ridges of the coils. When they're open, that's it performing as it ought to be. So leaving it, like if they get smashed in, I got a lot of them kind of smashed in. You can brush through with a wire brush and get them separated better. Well, Satan, what else you got for me? It's just you and I here. So, we peaked out at, I think, 12 people. Sometimes this YouTube will tell you when you have people watching, and sometimes it doesn't at all. Like I know that. I know that. Let's see what this thing does, this magic wand. Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to retouch. What does retouch do? Oh, it takes out the bags under my eyes. Look at that. Kind of smooths it out. How pretty. How pretty am I? No, thanks. So we're here Wednesday, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Just Satan and myself live streaming for all the world to see. We get a sip of water real quick. Well, one thing they said about in the news recently is that Trump is going to be dropping the prices of prescription meds. You know, all I could think about is how much of Trump's stuff that he's saying is going to do lines up with Bernie Sanders' policies of 2016, and how he's still not doing them. He'll say he's going to do them and then not do them, but they are the things that Bernie and Democrats wanted. So I don't understand that if Bernie was really real about results, and like he said in his speeches in 2016, that what matters is the action, not the individual, so to speak, and that if he could work with people across the aisle to get good things done, he would. Then why did Bernie Sanders not pull an RFK Jr., join Trump camp just because he knew Trump was going to win, or when he saw the writing on the wall, then join Trump camp to get in on his, because Trump vocally expressed favor for Bernie Sanders in 2016. He said, I respect the guy and he's got a lot of great ideas. And that was back then. So to me, that sounds like had Bernie come to him and bargained for a cabinet position, Bernie would have a lot better chance of actually getting stuff that we wanted done now, instead of just being on this publicity tour for AOC, which is what it is. This resistance tour is a big publicity thing to give her some credibility for her presidential run upcoming, whenever that is going to be. Just watch and see, because you got only a handful of DNC favorable, major players in the Democrat political landscape. AOC, Pete Buttigieg, Gavin Newsom. They could play Kamala 2.0. They could try it all over again. And you've got wild cards like Michelle Obama or somebody we're not even thinking of. But the point is to have somebody who's who's easily controlled. So what it tells me about Bernie and his character is that what mattered more was being in good with political establishment enough to keep his career, rather than really fighting for the things that he said he was about. Right, the healthcare, Medicare for all, uh, college tuition. Because I mean, there's stuff that RFK Jr. is now fighting for that Bernie was for back then, and there's stuff that Trump is doing now that if it wasn't Trump doing it, that they would all be for it. It's just a matter of the time and who's doing it, or at least saying that he's doing it, like this thing with the prescription medication prices. I mean, if he does lower prescription medication to the same price as other countries and it's fair and it's affordable, I mean, can are they cool with that? Like, isn't and that's a good thing, isn't it? So I think we got to take the wins we can, since we know that all the political authority and leaders and all the major politicians are all corrupt anyways. And we got to take it where we can, I think. So that's why I'm not for either one of them. I'm against the duopoly, and I'm noticing a lot of new, I'm seeing a lot of stuff. This opened my eyes to a lot of shit. Well, Satan, the time is now 11:44. It's just you and a couple of us hanging out here. Listen to me jabber in the backyard while I smoke a bowl. But you know, maybe I should do this every once in a while, because I like going live better than I do recording these things. When I record these things, I pause too much, I stammer too much, because I know that I can edit it. But when I'm just chatting live, it's a lot more comfortable. I mean, I don't think anybody watches them. That's the drawback. But what is it really to watch anyway? It's just a guy in his backyard jabbering. After all, it's everywhere. The news, the politics, you cannot get away from it. You cannot escape it. And now I'm remembering back to the last time Trump was president. And that's why I stopped doing news shows and my 3 Points program, is because it was like, who cares? You can't even escape all the news and everything about it right now. So I don't even want to hear stuff. I'd rather put my blinders on, put my earplugs on, and la 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 la, for the next 4 years again, until the next political cycle, and it's madness again, and everybody's up in arms, hating each other and hating their family members. I don't know if people hate their family members who are on the opposite political spectrum more during the presidency or during the campaign season. What do you think? Tell me in the chat. Are people worse during the term, or are they worse during the big political showdown? Drop a line in the chat if you would. Put your answer in the comments below. If you would tickle that like button and the subscribe too, give that a poke. My name is Nathan Gray. We've been doing this live for 14 minutes and 54 seconds, so we're going to round it out at a nice 15 minutes. Thank you very much for hanging out today. The 12 of you, all 12 of you. Till next time, take it easy.